Salut! Salut! To Steam It! And our adventure in Lisbon and the journey. This is beer one. We'll be making some sort of sense. Let's see later on what we're talking about.
Y aquí un espacio publicitario en español. Síganme. Sir Sod.
What he said.
In English, how is said when a people is going to eat a bon appetit, but in English?
Oh, we can say we steal the French and say bon appetit.
Okay.
Will you look at this? It's a fire station
Spam, spam, spam.
with a barbecue outside. What do you think they do? Practice on that. Cool, we've turned into proper lads on the town.
One on one.
One on one cans and we're going to the park to show Portugal what it's all about. Forget all this intellectual cryptocurrency nerdy nonsense. Good evening. We're gathered here this evening to celebrate Steemfest and
Venezuela.
being outside on November the 1st when it's still really, really pleasant.
Síganme en mis redes sociales.
Okay, going over to our English representative today, Mr. Steve C. What's your Steam story?
I was looked at various things. How can I make some extra money? Even though I probably don't really need it, but I was tempted by these things. So I tried this thing called Sue, which came and went. And then one of the guys on there said, "Look at this steaming thing," and I looked at it and I thought, "This is the future. No adverts, people making money. What could possibly go wrong? You don't have to pay any money in. It's cryptocurrency. That's like Bitcoin, and I sort of vaguely understand how that works." And I thought, well, I met a load of cool people, and I didn't make much money to start, but it was fun, so I stuck around.
So let me get this straight, Steve. You are making some money on the side by having conversations about things that you're interested in.
Yep. What could be wrong with that?
Sounds pretty tasty to me. Let's go over to our Irish contingent.
Hello everybody.
What's your name, son?
I'm a bit shy. I'm a bit shy, so I don't know how this is going to come across. My name's Alan. Nice to meet you all. When I'm Prime Minister, this is going to come back to haunt me.
Alan, what got you into Steam It?
I don't even remember how I heard about it, but I'm somebody that likes blogging and social media and connecting with people, and I just love the elegance of the idea of you got paid to post and there was no adverts, and it's just a beautiful thing.
So you were blogging beforehand, were you?
Yeah,
For free?
for free.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know it's kids aren't even going to be able to understand that in a few years, but and you would get like 50 views in a day and you would think that was amazing, and then Steam, suddenly you get $50 in a day and you think, oh my goodness, what's going on? And I have not spent any of the money. I've just powered up every time, so anything I've made from any of the blog posts just goes into Steam, you know, because
What does that mean, powering up?
oh, you promised we weren't going to get technical. It means basically putting your the money you've earned into the Steam ecosystem long term. You have to wait sort of 13 weeks before you can get it out again. Yeah, that's about all I know about powering up. Oh, and it gives me it gives me power.
It gives you power and influence.
On the Steam platform?
Yeah. So you can help other people with your votes. You make more, but you can also help people and influence how well posts do. Get them up the ranks a bit. Although you've got to be pretty big to get them up the top there.
So effectively, by investing your earned money back into the platform, you are generating more potential interest around your activity.
Yeah, but you can help other people. I like to help other people. This Steam power, I can also delegate it. If I can let other people use it to vote up, it's still my money. I can get it back, but it gives them more influence because I've only got so much time to vote stuff up, and I'm quite happy to see other people do it and make a few extra steam from it.
Sorry to jump in here. Have you done that? Have you delegated?
Yeah.
I am investigating delegating at the minute. I don't know whether it's damaging for Steam or not, but I've got a certain amount of votes per day and I don't use them because I'm so busy in my work.
If there's people you trust to vote well, then I'm quite happy because I make maybe 10% of my income is from curation, from voting.
Wow. Could you give me, how much would that be a month?
Well, it's about 10, 12 Steam a week.
That's well, I'm doing your job for you here. 10 to 12 Steam a week.
from curation.
I thought you would have said more. I said, wow. Okay. Creation.
Yeah. Whereas other people are making a few cents, but if I delegate to them, they can be making 1 or 2 steam a week.
So they're maximising your voting power, basically.
Yeah.
So maybe they're voting 20 times a day or something like that, or whatever.
But there's also, when there's a person who helps to deal with the spam, so I've given it some to them so that they can use it to flag people more effectively.
This isn't.
I wanted to try and build things by supporting artists and creative people,
You could be the Venezuelan
and
guy.
make it a more attractive platform for people. Because there is a lot of crap on there. There's a lot of people doing self-voting.
And then
Just
you vote on
that's
their
all they're doing,
behalf.
just
For
trying
all
desperately
your
to make some
Venezuelan
money. And
food.
there's a lot of
And then you get like 10%.
basically rubbish content on there that is getting votes.
You could actually use this.
So I think we need to vote up the good
Make
stuff.
this into a
Because there's only so much steam that gets spread out each day. So we want as much of it as possible to go to the good stuff. I'm not an investor, I'm just playing with this stuff.
But if it's attracting more people, then it's increasing its value, and
Yeah.
therefore people.
I want there to be a nice steam economy where people spending their steam, not just in votes, but say they want to buy some music or some art or a service from people.
Yes, that's good.
There's I can't remember what it's called. There's something that hashtag people use if they want some artwork done. They can pay someone to do it. They can say, "I'll give you 50 steam if you make me a logo, or make me a documentary."
I shall indeed. Okay, let's go on to our third and final contestant. It's Mr. Venezuela.
Well, sir,
Whoa.
What do you wanna do? What do you wanna know?
Miguel, what brought you to Steam It?
Well, I win a contest from the Minnows Support Project. That is a project that helps minnows to grow up in Steemit. So I won the contest where I have to say why I want to come here. So I present a project I have in Venezuela that is called Food for Venezuela. Every dollar I made with every post of that kind of post, I gave to the people in need in the streets. That's mean $1, one is HBD is 1 meal. So the people like that project and pay me the travel tour here. So that's why.
Fantastic, and that money goes to a charity, or are you
No,
you distribute it yourself?
I buy the food, I prepare it myself with a crew of friends, and then we go out to the streets and, oh, there's people in need. Well, we go and we give the food.
That sounds like a fantastic project, Miguel.
The first time we did was, I don't know how to say it. It's incredible. We gave one food to one person in front of one church, so that person goes inside the church, and then 20, 30 persons come out run. What? I want food. I never have seen so much hunger in Venezuela from that day.
Support this man and you will support the hungry people of Venezuela. He's going to make a lot more money and he's going to give out a lot more food. It's fantastic work you're doing there, Miguel. Nice one. Do continue. Carry on as if nothing was happening.
That just needs to sit in the background.
It's just going to meld into the back of my face.
Steam is not a utopia.
You're smirking.
There are some bad apples in the barrel, and if you look around, there are accounts. I mean, there's sort of sock puppet fake accounts that are posting junk posts that are basically random words. If you look at it, they might be in a long language. You throw it in Google Translate, and it is literally random words, but they get hundreds of votes. Well, if you control lots of these accounts, you can get them all to vote for it.
But what? Oh, I see. So there's like 100 spam accounts. One of them posts rubbish, and the other they all vote for it. So I get it. Okay, so they're not real. The people voting for them aren't real accounts.
But then they might earn 50 cents on a post.
Probably just let them.
But if you got 200 of those, that's $100.
It's almost a definition of bottom feeding.
Yeah,
you know what I think.
But its content is zero value, whereas Steam It is supposed to be about rewarding content that has value.
Well, so you can flag it, right?
So you can
Tell
flag
us
it.
what people will
So,
flag
so
it.
there are people who are following this up, looking where the money's going, and they highlight these posts, and you can go there and flag them and get them to nothing.
And then they start up to buy other accounts. There's no way
Yeah.
to stop it. It's fascinating. This has never been
Yeah.
tried before, and we're coming up against these things that I don't see what
Yeah.
the solution is.
Yeah.
You know,
I
it's
don't know.
interesting.
These are conversations that we should have at Steemfest because you
We
can talk,
are. This is Steemfest.
But we need
here.
to talk to people who've got the power.
This-
To
We
do
have to have people that know what they're talking about. That's really what he was saying.
I'm still a small non-fish in a large ocean. I mean,
Shearing the dolphin, that's why he led us here. That's why he chose where to walk and what restaurant to eat in, because he's the dolphin.